In this instructional video, we're going to do a quick overview of the Wetpaint or the Bug Bytes software that we're going to be using for the class to do your pest profiles. So from the main page, again, the net vibes, we're going to go to Wetpaint, and this should bring up a new tab. And the first thing you want to do is sign in. Again, you'll know if you're signed in or not. This should say Easy Edit, and if it says apply to be a writer and you are signed in, that means you need to apply to be a writer. For some reason you're not listed as a writer. So in order to add content to all the pages, you're going to need to be a writer. So we're going to go ahead and sign in, and I'm going to use my student, my pseudo student ID here, so you kind of see what you should be seeing in regards to page content. So right now we're just at the basic main page. If you want to get some more information on getting started, what's required, point distribution, here it is on that particular page, but it's on the getting started page. Get into the Bug Byte assignments when things are due. That's under this particular link. You'll see that the ones for alfalfa and soybean are due on Wednesday, and then it has when the rest of them are due. And a little bit more information. I'm not going to get into that here because you can read. Then we're going to go to the example Bug Byte, and that's the one I created a long time ago on soybean aphid. This is pretty much the maximum amount of information that I ever want to see from any of you. I think it's great if you want to contribute a lot of information, but one of the uses that one of the things we could use this for in the field is just a quick reference. So right now this has about 450 words. Which is the maximum that I'd want to see from anybody. So let's shoot for more bullet style, and I'll create another example. But giving everybody just a quick list of, what are the key descriptions, what are the key symptoms, what life cycle do they have, how can we identify them, vulnerable crop stages, etc., and then some supplementary pictures to go along with it. But let's try to keep this your workload as low as possible, but still be informative. That doesn't mean just kind of skimp out on details. I want you to put a little bit of work in finding that information, but I also want that information to be easy to go through. Right now, just after looking at it, it's a little bit cumbersome the way this is set up. Even though it's a lot of great information, let's try to make it a little bit more streamlined. If we go into Easy Edit, this is where we can edit the content. Here we've got a lot of options that you would normally see in like Microsoft Word. So you can change font, size, color, bold, italics, alignment, all kinds of things. You can also add photos. So here you can either upload new photos by browsing ones that are on your computer, or you can also go and add by searching from the web. Once you do add content, and I'm just going to give an example one here. Once you go to add photo, you can either click on add photo to gallery, which will come up with this window, or you can skip that. I'll kind of leave that up to you. I know it's an additional step. I would prefer that to be in the gallery, that way we can search it later, but try to put as much information in here as you can. So the title, parasitic wasp of soybean aphid, description, kind of what's happening in the picture, and then keywords associated with it. Right now we're going to skip that just for time, but here you can increase or decrease the size of the photo. You can see it in the background changing as I click on that. You can also go and change what the overlay of the text will do, or the position of the text, how it wraps. Once I click on done, you'll actually go back to the main page and you'll see that image in there already. And then once I click on save, you don't have to do an edit note. You can skip that. Right now you've got an image. So within a matter of 15-20 seconds we can have a picture. Now what's most of the time is going to be finding that picture and then referencing it. So keep track of that as you go. That's basic content, and then the same thing goes for video. There's another video button here that allows you to incorporate YouTube videos or videos of your own that are associated with this particular pest. That's the basis right now for the video, or for the content of this page, and once we get people acquainted with how to upload content, then we'll get into how to check for updates and how to use like the discussion thread here at the bottom and some of the other interactive features of this particular site. If you have any questions, let me know.